Yeah, so the road is flooded here, and it's pretty much flooded all the way down there in front of the crew cab there. This whole one lane is completely flooded, and this is what happens when you get heavy rain and the drains are blocked. Up there in front of this crew cab truck, there's a drain and it's blocked with trash and sand coming out of one of these facilities. You can't really see them because it's dark, but coming out of one of these facilities is a lot of sand and stuff. So it's blocking the drain. So we got a guy coming down. He's got a good pair of boots to go pretty high up so he can get in there and clear out the drain and the water can go down. But this is what happens when you get heavy rain. Sometimes the entire road floods, sometimes it's just one lane. And on this particular road here, it's just the one lane that's completely flooded.
So, as you saw in the video earlier, oh wait, let me start over. Welcome to another CDL B-side. Okay, so as you saw in the first video earlier, right? I know I did a little pause there, but as you saw earlier in the first video, yeah, dealing with heavy rain, half a road, well, one lane of a road was flooded. So we got out there, blocked part of that lane off, and had another guy. He had the when I was saying the good boots, what I meant by the good boots was he had the boots that go up, pretty high. I think they go up to like his hip, so he could get inside the deeper water and get in there and find the drain and start scraping all the gunk off the drain so the water would go down. And that's basically how that situation had to be handled. But one of the things that happened while we were out there is that I almost died. There was a car. I mean, mind you, this road is a 40-mile-per-hour road. And there was a car that came flying down, and this car must have been doing 100 miles per hour. Didn't hit the brakes, didn't slow down. It just barreled straight through our work zone. It's me and two other guys. We're not even in our vehicles because we're trying to get the water to go down. So we're all outside of our vehicles. So, this car could have very easily have hit one of us. I was the main one in the road because I had the light. So I was like the light for what they were doing. And yeah, this car blew past me and it had to be at least like 2 feet away from me when it blew past me. It just went boom, straight past me, and as it went past me, it began to fishtail. So it started to, whoever was driving the car started to lose control of the car, got control of it again, and just kept on going. Never tried to slow down or anything. I mean, people are just insane on the roads. They're absolutely insane on the roads. And I can only imagine what would have happened to that driver had we not been out there trying to fix, that flooded lane. Had we not been out there with our cars blocking that flooded area of the lane. Because, like I said, that driver's going 100 miles per hour. When we first pulled up to this flooded area, that water was still. You could hardly see it because this is night, so you could hardly see it. It's perfectly still. The reason why we were able to see is because we were patrolling. We were looking for things like that. So we were driving through the area slow, and then we saw it. We said, okay, we need to fix that. But with this particular driver going 100 miles per hour, had we not been there, he or she, I'm sorry, but that driver would have came down that road and probably would have went smack into that water. And that water was deep. That was some deep water. I got a good look at the car. It was a silver Honda Civic, and it sat pretty low. So I can only imagine what would have happened to that car had it hit that water, straight on. I mean, this water was deep enough that, as you can see in the first video, it was like halfway up the tires of the crew cab pickup. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys know what happens to a car when it hits large bodies of water that fast. I don't know, but I can only imagine that it would have been bad. But yeah, I'm just counting my blessings that I didn't get hit. I'm still alive. I didn't get injured. And yeah, I got really lucky out there, because when we're out there, we got to keep our heads on a swivel because there's a lot of crazy drivers out there and they don't care. You know, they want to get to where they got to get to. They're distracted with their cell phones, you know. So when we're doing this job, we have to keep our head on the swivel because it is a very dangerous job. We have to watch out for a lot of unknown elements, unknown variables, and people have gotten injured at this job. People have died on the job. We have a whole memorial for all the different workers, for all the workers that have died doing this type of work. And, you know, we just ask that when people see that we're working on something or in a work zone, that you slow down and that you pay attention. And that you follow, you know, the safety signs and whatever the safety signs say. So if they say road working 1,000 feet, slow down, slow down. You see a sign that says, oh, there's a flagger ahead of you, keep your eyes up and, you know, look out for that flagger. You know, we're trying to fix the roads to keep the roads safe for you. And we just ask that you slow down so that we're safe as we're doing our jobs. So that's what I got for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.